Ladies and gentlemen, it is Tuesday, August 20th, 2013 at exactly 11:31 in the PM, and this is the Freakillz Show. I am Keith, Freakillz Taylor. You are my audience. We are going to be playing some games. We are going to bust out Champs, Battlegrounds yet again. We are going to have some fun and put the beat downs. I do need to do adjustment to my settings here real quick. I forgot to do this before I was on the show. Why do I mess around? I get too into my opening music. That was the problem. So we need to turn on Do Not Disturb mode, and we need to make sure we make my phone not go to sleep. That way you guys get to watch the show and not be interrupted by dumb crap. Okay, now we will get back to the Champs Battlegrounds. If you haven't played this game, haven't picked this game up, pick this game up. Go get it now. Stop watching. Go get... Well, it's mobile. Keep watching while you download the game. Void Odyssey behind me as always. Redheaded Stepchild. He's not playing this game. He's doing something else. I don't know what he's doing over there. Because I got to do this from my phone. So it's kind of hard for him to join in with me. He does have it. Maybe he'll grab his phone and quit being a slacker and play me in the game or something. I don't know. Anyway, welcome to the show, guys. How was your Tuesday? My Tuesday was good. And if y'all indulge me for a moment, I'm going to ramble for a little bit because I've had a day. And it's been a good day. And those of you who watch the show and follow the show frequently, I do appreciate you tuning in and checking it out. So, what we're going to do, and I want to ramble here for a little bit, is I want to discuss... I'm just going to turn the sound on real fast. That was a beautiful game. So I'm going to turn this up for a second so you guys can really enjoy it for a minute. So crisp, man. Anyway, moving up. So, it was one of those days where it was just really, really long. And I got home and I relaxed for a little bit before coming on to entertain. I guess you can call that. Actually, it's to act weird on a camera for your amusement is what I really do. I don't know if you can call it entertainment. I call it entertainment. But, hey, you know. To each his own. That's the Freakillz Show motto. No, that's not our motto at all. Where did that come from? To each his own. That's our motto. I'm on something. I don't know. So anyway, we're going to go into this game. For those of you who haven't followed it, it's really cool. But what's really unique about this game is just the depth. And they took your typical strategy battle game, and like as you can see, like this compositional layout design here is very similar to other tactic-based games you may have played. It looks kind of like, you know, Final Fantasy Tactics or Vandal Hearts, where you select your composition and you just, well, I'm going to have him start back here and her start up there, and where they start, so you have some tactical advantage positionally in the battle and all that. So that's not new. We've seen that. The thing I love most about this game, though, is the sheer depth of composition you can get, and it's really about interplay between your characters. So, recent changes to the Bandit. The Bandit here, the shield still does the same thing, gives you the 30 defense. Her line shot does a line shot, but they did recently change with this last update a couple of things. Cool thing about this game, you never have to download a patch. They keep everything client-side to A, reduce hacking, B, make it to where you never have to patch. Really cool things. I don't know why I said A, B, and showed 1, 2. Like, that... that seems really dumb. A, B! I guess I could sign. A, B. So, A, B. I don't know, guys. I'm just trying to put on a show. Anyway, so with this recent change, the Bandit has reduced health down to 330 from 375, and they have nerfed the way shield works. So, well, defense works, not just shields. Defense in general. Okay, so every unit has a base defense stat that you don't actually see on the card here. They are talking about improving that and increasing the visibility of you know, stats in the game, but you can go to the wiki and find them all. So, I went over this in a previous broadcast, but I'm going to go over it again. So, this ability says, shield for 30 of each defense. Defense trades 1 for 1 percentage-wise. So, 30 to defense is 30% increase to damage reduction. Okay, so it used to be able to stack to 100. You could literally make units invulnerable. This has proved to be a little difficult with shield comp strategies, which is kind of what mine does here, because I've got the 2 bandits that have their self shield for 30, and then you have the cleric back here who their divine or holy shield, my bad, holy shield ability increases for 50. So that is a big problem for some people, and so you can get 80 to all defenses by stacking those up on a bandit on top of their base. So they could become near immune. And they were a little too tanky. I don't know personally if the double was needed in this patch, but obviously the gentlemen and ladies over at Quark Games, the folks that make this fine and fantastic game, decided that it was needed to both nerf the health of the bandit and to increase the or to put in the shield fix. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and dive right into some PvP here. I am taking challenges from viewers, so if you want to send me a challenge, just challenge Freakillz. Everything's Freakillz. If you log into a game and you see a Freakill spelt that way, it is 90% likely that it's me. I have yet to log into a game where Freakillz was taken. There are a few games I don't have Freakillz, and that's simply because naming rules wouldn't let me take the word freak. I don't know why. Apparently freak is bad. I don't get it. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and dive right in. So I'm still going to run my comp even with the bandits, even though I am running double bandits in the changes. I did add in the archer the other day. I may replace this Chibit with this Sorceless, but the Wilder's cute. Look at him. Oh, he's adorable. He's just a little bunny-eared fella. Chibits are cute. Alright, what's the upgrades for him? Ooh, 4,300 for a critter. I am nowhere near a critter. Let's see if I can buy something. If I can buy something, I like buying. Let's go shopping. I can buy some basics. No. 1,200 for a tinker. That's a good deal. I could buy a tinker. Ooh, 1,200 for the striker. And they just came out. So, actually, I should go over those. What am I doing? New units today. Oh, okay. Everybody, please, in chat, tell me I'm dumb. Oh. New units. And I'm like, about dumb crap, right? Kevin, change screens so you guys can see the big show, because we're going to go over the new units. That's way better than that other crap I was talking about. New patch notes. New units. Awesome new stuff. So, the striker, I'm going to pick up one of these. This dude's really cool. Alright, so as always, basic attack. Let's see the animation again. One more time. One more time. Yeah, throw a nose blade. Okay, so throws a dagger. That's all he does. Alright, so he is a flanker, and he is part of the new race of Sun Elves. Okay, so it says strikes from the flank, pulling enemies from squares. Okay, so that's what he does. So the knight and the squire had knock back. The striker has pull towards. I don't know why I'm signaling that over. I gotta remember there's a camera and it has bounds. It's not very far either. It's like there. There. So that's really, my camera is not that wide angled. I gotta remember to sign in between these bounds. It's like parentheticals. My head is in parentheses. It's reminder text, italicized. That was a magic joke for those of you who don't know the game. And I'm flipping my screen around again. We're doing hey ho hey. Alright, so anyway, the striker pulls towards while the knight and the squire push away. That is really cool. That's his 5 tick. Anyway, we're going to move on. Invigorate. Let's see that animation again. Bing! Look how amazing these animations are. For such a small little figure, look at how gorgeous that looks. And they capture amazing detail in these guys. I am shocked at the art behind this game. It's absolutely fantastic. Anyway, so charges your daggers to recover 2 energy on your next 2 attacks. So this is a passive buff that your next 2 attacks you make refund 2 energy, effectively making your basic attack go from 3 to 1. Because you spend 3, You get 2 back. So you're like, I have 5 energy. I'm going to spend 3. I get 2 back. I'm going to spend 3. I get 2 back. How to do that? 5 minus 3 plus 2 minus 3 plus 2 minus 3 plus 2. Anyway, so it's make your next 2 attacks recover energy. So what's cool about this is you activate this when he hits 4, going back down to 0. Let him build up to 5, and then you go basic attack. So you take 3 away, you go to 2. You gain 2 back. Okay? Then you get to basic attack immediately again because it costs 3 for a basic attack. So you basic attack for 3, but then you gain 2 back. Now you get to basic attack again. So you get 3 basic attacks in a row. This can be devastating. If you build this up and just go smash, 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 someone's having a bad day. That's all I'm saying. Now, the grapple. Pull target 1 square towards the striker. Now, this has a range of 2. So, this can be used in a lot of diabolical ways. Like, I put down a bush. I'm going to drag you into bush. I put down a bomb. I'm going to drag you into the bomb. I don't know why I threw an accent on there. It just feels more fun to say the bomb than the bomb. I am the bomb. The bomb. The bomb, boss, the bomb. The plane. That was a really old reference. Holy crap. That's like before my time reference. I never watched Treasure Island. And is it Fantasy Island? Fantasy Island. See, I'm screwing up references all over. Don't make references unless you know the thing, sonny. Just made a fail. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Right. We pull them into the bomb or the bush. Very, very cool. The drawback is with the striker is it's range 2 to pull 1 square, so it pulls it right next to you. So if you pull him onto the bomb blow up and you get hit too. You take a little bit of damage. It's a trade-off, but it's really good for contesting tiles that are trying to hold middle, and you're like, get over here! So that's why I should call it the Scorpion. Get over here! No? Alright. Fine, fine. Alright, I'll move on. So, the Striker is the first new unit for the week, and the next is the Sky Lancer, the Tier 2 upgrade to the Striker. Now, the Sky Lancer is what I call the Daft Punk upgrade of the Striker, because he's harder, better, faster, stronger. Daft Punk. Another reference. I'm full of them. Full of something else, too, I think. But I got references for days. I can do this all night. You guys are watching me. Just saying. Anyway. Basic attack. Thrusts his spear. Ha! Thrust in the spear. Jump and thrust. Now, this attack goes in a line, so it is a little bit odd. He doesn't get diagonals. So you really got to work the lines. It's a very cool attack, though. So skilled flanker pulling enemies from even further ranges. Like I said, better, faster, harder, stronger. Alright, his level 2 is Accelerate. Let's see that animation one more time. Look at that. He just sharpens up the tip of that spear. Look at that. Twink, twink. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Love sharpening up spears. I just heard a noise outside. Scratching my face. Anyway, charges his spear to recover 2 energy on the next 2 attacks. So literally the same skill. However, because he attacks in a line, he can get further with it. And he can still do the 3 attack thing. Remember, we'll go over it one more time. 5 energy. 3 to do a basic attack. You get 2 rewarded back to you. Okay? 3 to do your next basic attack. You get 2 rewarded back to you. And then 3 for the final. So if you activate the 4 tick, go to 0, build back up to 5, you get to do 3 basic attacks in a row. This weight burst technique they have can be very, 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 very potent. Now, Harpoon! Okay, I'm totally doing this way, And I'm saying it because it's a reference to one of my favorite games ever, and I told you I'm full of references tonight. Arpin! If anyone knows that one, I'll give you some credit. Extra points. Arpin! Okay, Void, you're behind me. You're not allowed to say. He just gave the answer away. Luckily, you can't hear him. Noise-canceling microphone. Arpin! If anyone knows where that comes from, I'll give you bonus points. I'm serious. Arpin! So he arpins people. Throws his tethered spear to damage and pull an enemy toward the Skylancer. Now his is a range of 30. And it pulls 1 square. Bear that in mind. So he doesn't pull them all the way over to him, so it's not true get over here like Scorpion. Get over here! Okay, that sounded kind of off. I don't know. Anyway. Arpin. God, I can't get over that. Well, I'm seriously out of it tonight. Sorry, guys. So, 3 squares away, pulls them towards 1 square. Again, really good for setting up, brush tactics, things like that. I've heard by reading on our line chat and discussing with some of the guys that have these that them plus a knight in concert together, Wonder Twin powers unite, are really good. That's what I've been told. So anyway, Skylancer and Striker, new units for the week, just came out today. They have a very aggressive launch schedule planned for this game, so you're never going to get bored. Okay? So compositions are nuts. So we're going back to the concept of I can buy something, and I can buy a Striker. And I'm really tempted, even though he has a tier 1, I'm tempted to use a Striker, but let's look at my comp. What could I possibly replace, and what would I run with him? So obviously I don't want to get rid of the Chibit, because I want to try that Bush Yank, concept we talked about. So I don't necessarily want to do that. So what do we do? Well, we could replace the Ghoul, but their team is full of squishies. We'd have flanker front line, and then like archer, cleric, Chibit in the background. That ain't gonna work. So my comp really can't afford a Striker as much as I'd like to show it off to you guys. Let me see, do I have enough units to maybe strike Zizzle a little bit? I mean, I could go into a Squire comp and just play like Knock Around Joe and throw the other Wilder. I could like doubles Wilder craziness. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do a tier 1 comp. I don't care about the 1,200 points. I really don't. I can earn them back. I'm going to buy a Striker. We are going to show off a Striker today. We are somehow going to make a Striker work. I'm going to figure out a comp. I just push the button. You've successfully recruited 1 Striker. Alright. So now, I got a Striker. So we'll leave the Cleric on. Maybe the Archer. Pull a Bandit off. Because I want to bring the other Chibit in, too. And we're going to try a really silly comp. This is going to be... we're going to tier 1 it up. We're going to tier 1 comp... We're going to go tier 1 compalicious. So we're going to bring in the Ghoul. So I'm going to take all my tier 2s off this comp. We are going to tier 1 comp. Why are we going to tier 1 comp? Because it's fun. We are going to try Chibit Bash. That is what we're going to try. That's what I'm calling this comp. I am calling it Chibit Bash 101. So we are going to yank and spank and just throw around and really mess with the enemy. So we're running all 6 T1s. So we're going to go into Training Grounds first with this comp because we've never played it. And we don't know how it's going to do. If at all. It could suck. So, we got... I can't talk. Vagabond, Tinker, Squire. Alright. I hate this map, but love this map. Alright, so our flanker, I want to start him in a different position, I just realized. And see how much starting energy he starts with? Because we want to get him into somewhere not... Like, we don't want him there. That's not where we want. Like, we want him on the side quicker. And we want this big boy right there. And we want these little dudes to get on energy tiles to start laying down the brush. Alright. So I'm going to set up a knockdown there. See, the enemy moved into our range. That's not fun. I was going to do a yank, but the enemy set themselves in a position to avoid that. But we're about to do a knock into a brush here. So knock and brush, that was good. Okay, ready for this? Here it comes. So here's the combo. And now they don't have time to react. Let him feed off a Chibit there. And the thing you have to remember is don't forget your basic attacks. Basic attacks will pay dividends if used proper. Let him get up there. This squire's doing not much back here. Okay, so my ghoul went down. See, I don't really like the ghoul that much. I'm just trying things out. I'm going to yank again. Yank that guy into a bush. Okay, this little Chibit is doing his thing. We're going to basic attack here. This little Chibit is going to throw down. Ah, almost got it in time. And now that dude's got nowhere to go. Okay. So I'm going to do another knock into a bush. Oh, I can't get it there. Thought I could. Alright, fine. We'll just basic attack and kill this guy. Eventually. I'm just going to knock that guy off. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and buff my daggers. How do you bring this ghoul up here? He's just sitting back here doing nothing. See how kind of fun this is? You can kind of just sort of chip away at things. These basic attacks. I'm going to move this little Chibli. See, I hate that. That's the one thing is like the AI for movement sometimes needs a little help on occasion. Because you go to move a unit and it does something dumb-tarded like that. Oh, I just died. So I'm playing this comp really badly, mainly because I don't really know what this comp is 100% doing yet. Like, I'm really just trying to figure it out. And I know I'm having technical glitches. We're gonna bash that dude. We're gonna bash this dude. Alright, so now I'm up to 5. We're going to show off that auto attack thing. So I have the refund. Watch this. So see how much damage I just did right there? And that was from that attack, attack, attack combo. My Chibits are out of play. I need to get them back in. They're a large source of my damage right now. Alright, we'll move him here. He is on a 5-tick, so he's actually going to be able to just move and get the basic off and get the crow out of there. So I have no ranged in this comp, really, and so that's why this comp is not exactly, like, good. I probably wouldn't run this for anything other than just messing around right now. But I was like, hey, let's make all level 1s. Let's have a little bit of fun with it. And so having a little bit of trouble caving the middle. That's okay, though. See, now if I had a Lancer instead of the Striker, this could be pretty good. Oh, you got a ranged attack on my dude. So there's a lot of stuff littering the field right here. And by a lot of stuff, I mean a lot of stuff. So we're going to do the triple strike. Now I want to give 5-tick on this guy so I can knock that guy into my shrub. And I messed it up. And then we'll basic attack him too. My ghoul has died twice. He has done little to nothing to advance my strategy. We're going to go ahead and accelerate. Throw some basic attacks down with these gibbets. Wham! Again, weird comp, not exactly what I would normally do by any means whatsoever. We're just kind of having fun. That's all about the cool thing about this game, is just all the different fun little things you can try to have a good time. Now watch this. This is going to be an interesting knock, because I'm going to knock him up an elevation. How did I do that? I don't know. Why did I do that? It was hysterical. He's like, I just got knocked up. Yep, he got knocked up. I didn't even know, honestly, if that was going to be a possible maneuver I could pull off. I just decided I am going to try it. Oh, can't target there. Fine, you'll get killed by that one. Alright, he's on an energy tile, so I'm going to be able to... Okay, he's on an energy tile. I'm going to do another basic, and another basic, and then by the time he can pull, he'll be up to his 5 tick. So I'm going to get this pull into a brush combo. So I'm going to brush the ground, there, and yank all in the same second. And they can't respond to it. Yay! And we're going to knock this guy back up into a bush. And we're going to move this little chibit right here. And we're going to move this guy right there. This dude's going to bail. This squire's going to come in and take his place. Oh, movement blocked me. Good on their part. Poor on my part. And that's going to be game. Oh, no, not yet. Now it's game. So you can see a weird little composition, kind of craziness, a lot of fun, but not really effective. But kind of showed the striker's abilities there, where he does that triple attack. Showed you that, and showed you his pulls. So we're actually gonna go ahead and go back, and we're gonna change this comp up into something we might actually be able to use. So first off, we're wanting to play around with the new guy, right? That's kind of the idea. He's new, he's brand new, just came out today. I don't like the ghoul. I thought I'd like him. A little too squishy in my opinion. I really want to upgrade this bad boy into a pestilent at some point. But right now, that isn't in the cards or the currencies. Because as you can see, I'm kind of low on them. I should really not point at my screen. That you can. I'm really low on them in the upper corner there. Oi. Alright. So, let's look at what we have available. I've got 2 bandits available, a cleric. I think this comp wants a cleric, and we need the ability to lay down some heavy fire. So, I want the cleric. I want 1 squire, 1 chibit. I don't want too many chibis. And then I want my archer and a bandit. Like, this seems like a much more reasonable composition. I have 2 ways of tricking my opponent into bad positions. I've got an archer for boosting damage, and then I've got my bandit and my cleric to back support. Actually, let's just go damage heavy and see if we can run sorceress, and I want him on a side tile because he's a flanker. Alright, so we're going to try this comp out. And again, we're going to go ahead and go into training grounds, not because it's worthwhile or a lot of experience or anything like that, but we really want to get used to how the comp functions before we play against players. Like, we don't want to be losing because we're misclicking around and we're not telling our units where to go. Well, telling them where to go properly. So, we want to know that we are playing these guys right. So, immediately I want to split my two flankers. I want one to go to the right, one to go to the left. So we're going to have him go there, her go over there. I'm misclicking the tile. Him take that straight. I want this archer to take over here. I want this Chibit to get over there, and my sorceress to get in this general vicinity. I'm going to have this flanker move to this side energy tile. I want this guy to take that. This Chibit can go here. My guy can go there. My archer, based on his positioning, I want to get to the high ground and her there. My Chibit, I want to move to high ground, get him out. Like, I don't mind living up that energy tile. Go ahead and line shot this right away, since we have that going for us, and we're going to go ahead and do this here. Get that sorceress in a position where she is kind of not happy, and that's fine. So he knocked me off a tile, and I'm just going to go right back and take it. This guy is getting nuked down, so I want to pull him back. Chibit. Oh, I can't get it where I want it. Okay, we'll go there. We're going to move this guy back. Ah, I didn't get her off there in time. Alright, so I'm going to move her. I don't know why she can't get to that tile. That seems like a really odd movement block, but okay. Oof. So much softer than they used to be. Get that knight out of there. Come pressure with him. My archer not in a position to do any kind of helping. Go knife buff here. We're going to move him back over here to keep pressure on here. Alright, this guy is going to go ham here. That's the other thing you want to do, is not forget your basic attacks. I need to get this sorceress onto high ground. Like, she has this side energy tile, but that's not really good for her. That's better for, like, your flanker. This guy having that tile is really good. So many casters in their composition. See, I think this composition definitely wants a cleric. It wants a healer of some kind. My striker is being significantly debuffed because of the position of my enemy. My enemy has a lot of caster units, and it's severely hindering my ability to do what I want to do. Like, look at that, I just got nuked so hard. So 3-prong attack there. See, like, this is a rough map for ranged, because there are very few energy tiles that are on high ground. That's really rough when you're trying. Why couldn't I cast it? See, there's certain things, man, when you're like, why couldn't it go there? That makes no sense. And then you're just like, oh, because it can't. And then they're just like, fine. I might actually lose this fight. So many healers in this composition. I could actually lose this fight. Urgh. Come on. Okay, I'm not tapping there. Oy. So yeah, that took a lot more damage than it should have, because my taps there should have gone off much smoother. Instead, they didn't. It's like this composition has no way to heal from damage. And that's why it's a problem. Yeah, so I might actually lose the computer here. Alright. Ooh, get him out of there. Can't afford for any of my units to be that close to death. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Maybe I'll win this. Oh, survive. Oh, she got off a heal. So not fair. Line. Nuke. I just won. So close. Holy crap. Wow. Barely won against Chuckles. So training grounds is supposed to be easy. So that tells you right there that comp is flawed. And the main flaw we ran into is we still have quite a lot of squishy units. And that map's terrible for us. So there's that too. So, oh, what? No, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh well, I guess I'll play this comp as it stands again without making any edits. Not as many nukes in this comp, thank gosh. Thank the maker. Not as many things trying to blow me up incessantly. So I am going to do a short cast tonight, probably just a couple more games, guys. I did have a very long day, and I got to get back to it early tomorrow AM. So I won't be staying on too terribly long for tonight's show. Alright, so I got a much better... and they did it to me... And see, this is why... Like, it's annoying when you have that set up, because you'll be setting up for something cool, and then they'll just do something obnoxious and mess it all up. Sorceress literally does nothing there. Oh my gosh! Can't shoot up the elevation. See, this is why this map is incessantly problematic. See, and his archer can hit me. That's what's annoying. Okay. See, that's all part of that. Remembering those basic attacks, ladies and gentlemen. They're very good. Your basic attack can do a lot of damage and cause a lot of problems for an enemy. Okay, now watch this combo. This is going to be fun. I'm going to do what I call the knock 'em up Joe. So we are going to pull him, and then we're going to punch him off. And that's what we call the set 'em up Joe. Now I'm going to get this bush out of the way with my two guys here so I can actually work how I want to work. And I want to get this bandit back in the position she was in as fast as possible. I'm going to kill the sorceress. Alright, so this is going to be good. So here comes a yank. Okay, line shot, yank. Let's see, like, completely forgot he was there. Just died to that. Game. So much better. I played that much better because I controlled the areas I wanted a little better. Alright, I still think I want a cleric in this mix. And the question is, do I want to get rid of one of these two? Or do I want to get rid of the Tribbit and give up on the brush strategy? I think, as I've said in previous chats with people, that the brush strategy is cute and it doesn't do enough damage for the payoff. So I'm going to do this. So we are going to run this composition here and give it a shot. Go ahead and go back into training grounds, and I'll probably do 2 games with this and call it a night. Do about an hour show and call it a good show. I'm, like I said, super exhausted and had a very long day. And unfortunately I have to work before I cast for you guys. So some days I'm more tired than others. Okay, so this guy, I don't want him here. I want my flanker over here flanking. I want my healer on this low ground tile. And I want my archer over here. So I'm going to let this cleric hold her own ground here. It's going to be a very interesting technique I'm using to do this. Okay. So here comes what I'm going to do. You ready for this? This is going to be very interesting. So I'm going to yank into my line shot. And range for throw rock. So pretty cool little set of maneuvers there. Ugh, still not dead. They're kind of tanky little turds. This is like a heavy critter comp. This is nuts. So critters everywhere. Okay. Okay. Ah, got him killed. That's fine. Marking for death. Who am I marking? I guess you get the target, sir. Oh, he got me in transit. Did you see that? That was well played on the computer's part, I will say. Okay, I'm going to use their own bush against them because I'm up against tons of critters here. Alright, so this is working out really nice. I like this composition, actually. I need to update that squire to a knight, but he is doing fine work. See, so don't use the pull that way. You don't do enough damage for it to really matter. I'm gonna save her stuff. Okay, we're gonna move him the heck out of harm's way before he gets himself killed. We're gonna move him again before he gets himself killed. Piercing arrow. Okay. Ooh, so much poke they're putting on him. Okay, so this little corner I'm occupying with my guys here, this is really good for me. Because my cleric's on an energy tile, so she's able to put out a crap ton of healing. Game. Yay! GG's. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it a show. Did just slightly under an hour. Sorry it's a short one tonight. Like I said, it's been a long day. Not many people watching tonight. And I'm pretty exhausted. So, hope you enjoyed what you saw. Showed off the new units. Talked about them a little bit. Join me, same Freakillz time, same Freakillz channel. On Thursday, as always, I am Freakillz. You are the audience, and damn, does that look sure look good on you? I messed that up. Screwed up my clothes. God, I'm terrible at this. Freakillz show. Just watch it. It's the Freakillz show. Bye.